Oh, yeah, man. Here we go. Some live streaming. Oh boy. I'm just gonna, you know, let people know that things are going on. See if I can still get my Yeti microphone working. See if that'll work. Who knows what's gonna happen? And let's see. And yeah, going live. You know what? Might have to do some stuff because I don't think this audio is correct. Gonna have to fix up this audio real quick. Just a second while we handle these technical difficulties right here. Yeah. All right. I think that what's going to happen is I'm gonna have to start this live stream over again. So bear with me, unless I could figure out this. Oh, here we go. Yeti microphone. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. Okay. Okay. I'm announcing. Hold on. We're about to get into it, We're gonna be in here for an hour, knocking stuff out, working on this app that I haven't even had time to spend time thinking about it, and that's what's gonna happen. So in case you didn't see what the description of this video was, it's the entire app building process from essentially scratch or nothing, or yeah, whatever you want to call it. And what we're doing is with an app idea from complete scratch, and it's like, yeah, it's from literally nothing. Last week I barely even had an idea, and the idea essentially was to just have have something so that coders can connect. So that's the entire idea of the app. We're still working through some of the stuff to hold on. Yeah, we're still working through like what exactly the feature set is going to be for the app, and like what makes sense, and things like that. So, you know, that's where we're at. And yeah, there probably won't be any coding. No, I can guarantee you there won't be any coding in this video. These videos are 1 hour long. We're doing it step by step, and all the boring stuff is like in the beginning. You don't even get to have fun until you actually decide like what the app is going to do. You have the data structures, and then once we have the data structures, we can start setting up the backend, and we can start setting up the APIs that our app is going to consume. So it's going to be a while before we get into iOS development. But the cool thing is that what's going to happen is we're going to be hitting up some server-side Swift, because I'm going to be doing this in Vapor, baby. Yeah, all up in Vapor. And we're going to hit up that Vapor, and yeah, that's what this app is going to be built on. So yeah. So let me let me just make sure that I can see anybody that decides to chat with me during this long process that we were about to go through. And the stream will probably stop around 8. What is it? What's going on, Abdallah? What's probably going to happen is the stream is probably going to end up ending around it's 7:10. It's going to end around 8:10. So just keep that in mind. That's where we're at. All right. Well, that's enough talking from you, Kyle. By the way, look at these bags. Look at you see that? Look at that's hard work right there. That's coding until 6 a.m., baby. Nothing nothing much. How are you? Man, Abdallah, I'm dying, man. I'm dying dead. But it's okay. When you dying because you coding passionately, it's like, damn. It's like, all right. Yeah. All right, we're about to enter Inception right here. So bear with your boy Kylie Kilo Logo. All right, let's take a look at where we're at. So you need to use the night. You need to use the night mode. Not really sure what the night mode is, man, but whatever. I don't know if you're talking about dark mode, which I don't always like dark mode on a lot of these things. I like dark mode for my programming environment, but yeah, some of these things just don't look right. Like Twitter, I don't like that. Anyway, all right. So what we got is we got our onboarding screen right here. We got our login. We got our sign up, right? Default standard stuff, we have our profile, which that's going to be the image, this entire blue box right here. You got maybe an icon, name, your tagline, follow, all that good stuff. We got all that finished up last time. Chat rooms. So we're going to have chat. I don't know if we decided on some stuff. Okay, so these are essentially the 5 features. We're going to have 5 major pillars of the app. And this is how they're going to kind of be rolled together. So not really sure what's going on right here. I think maybe this needs to be taken out. Anyway, we need a notification screen and activity screen. So, let's go over to our trusty friend Pinterest. And what we're going to get inspired. Inspiration. You know what they say, great artists steal. And let's just call ourselves great artists today. Yeah. And call the great artists is sex. Oh yeah. Okay, so to protect your eyes, I'm on DevSlopes Discord too. I haven't seen you active on there. Yeah, I'm not really active on the Discord. That's just way too much activity, and they got instructors over there to help you out. The very knowledgeable people that have been doing this for years. So, you're definitely gonna get helped out whenever you go to DevSlopes. They are. It's just a group of smart guys over there, a bunch of smart devs over there. So yeah. Okay, so what are we trying to do? We're trying to get a notification screen, and we want to be inspired. I'm not really digging this. This is a cool design, but I don't think it fits what I'm after, right? So what am I after? So let's see activity and then mobile. Maybe there's an activity or a notification screen. Notifications. Ooh, what's this one? Look at this one. This one's all colorful. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Nothing's really catching my eye for the activity stuff. I think I might have to do the whole Twitter thing, because Twitter, you can't beat Twitter, or Facebook or any of these Instagram. You can't beat any of these because it's like, they hire people that literally spend all their workday working on this type of stuff. So what we got to do is we have to be inspired by people that are professionals that do this type of stuff. And not try to reinvent this wheel. So let's just take a look at what the activity looks like on Twitter, shall we? And it didn't open up for whatever reason. Anyway, we go to our downloads right here. All right, so as you can see, they have an indicator on like what's going on, right? So somebody liked this reply, thanks for including me in this list, whatever, right? And then this is like the retweet, and then this is like the mentions. So and their chat is separated, which we're doing, and their profile is separated, but they put their profile at the top left. Now, I already talked about this last week, but what we want to do is we want to make sure that we don't have anything at the top. With this new iPhone X coming out, it's going to be extremely awkward reaching up here to reach anything because, reach is just a weird thing to be working with. And on a screen that big, I don't know if reach is even going to work that well. So let's kind of take this approach for now, and we can always change it too. Nothing's set in stone. That's the awesome thing. Is like, we're just kind of planning some of this stuff out, but nothing's set in stone at this moment. Now we're just making screens, assuming this is what the layout's going to be, but anything can change, anything. Like, we're doing whatever the heck we want. A little, not my Wi-Fi. Yeah, or all the way to the is this series only design or all the way to development? This app is going to the App Store. I don't know if it's going to get downloads, but it's going to the App Store. So yeah, I hope that helps. As for the connections should be fine, honestly. We got pretty good internet over here, so speedtest.net will tell you we're gonna be all right. Look at they're getting paid. They're getting paid over here. Look at this. See, downloads all right. Okay, we'll let that do its thing anyway. And we need a new artboard. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just do another iPhone 7 because that's the layout that we've been working with. And we want to go ahead and copy our toolbar, or our tab bar. What the hell is a toolbar? We ain't playing no Mac OS development, son. The hell? All right, so check this out. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. Bam. Now it's not selected. Bam. Now this one's gonna be selected right here. And what we want to do is, okay, so this is activity. Let's see. Upload. Yeah, so it's not me, dude. Sorry. I got good upload. I got better upload than download, actually. That's what's kind of weird. So what we want to do, we're bringing people together, and we had some meetup stuff done last week, but I don't have it with me right now. But anyway, what we want to do is we kind of want to copy this and just, have it as the default. So let's just go ahead and just, kind of not copy, just be inspired by that. And what we're going to do is we like large titles, right? We like the large titles. So we're going to be like, bam, give me that right there. Give me it. I'm just be like, boom, get in, stick it in right there. Yeah, man. Sticking it in right there, and we're gonna call this one activity to activity. Right now, with activity, what do we want to see? And we got to keep in mind what our app is doing, right? So the entire thing is to connect to other coders that are nearby. So and you can follow, and you could see like posts like whenever they're trying to communicate with one another, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just have a bunch of cells, and we're gonna have I don't think we need a tab that lets the user toggle so far. So we just need this kind of, we have like an icon indicating what's going on. maybe their image, and then like some type of description of how they're meeting up. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll just simulate cells like so, and we'll take that and do that, and let's kind of keep with what Twitter's doing, where they're doing like a little icon right there. Yeah, like a little icon, and then they have their like thing. The live stream. Can you explain what's going on? That's what I'm doing. What's going on is that we're working through the UX of an app. I'm glad you are recording this process. Nice to see how this goes. Yeah, I mean, it's slow, but that's if you think you're just gonna build an app that's just gonna just be fast and it's gonna be, looking good, and it's not easy. It's boring actually. Building an app is actually extremely boring until you're getting into the coding. So now we have the username and then some type of default status. So we'll just throw in some text right there, make it a little bit smaller, and we'll say Kilo likes this. Yeah, Kilo likes this. And then we're going to have some more text. And he said, damn boy, that be looking real nice. I be digging that whole app building process. Psych. I think that's how you spell psych. Ha! God, I don't even know how to spell. That just goes to show you guys that you don't need to be good spellers to get far in this life. So just a heads up, you can be pretty good. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm anything special. I'm just saying, I'm doing all right. I'm doing at least all right. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're just copying. We're just gonna copy this, and it will kind of. Whoa, what's going on? What is this? Here is there we go. There we go. Yeah, man. It's getting kind of wonky for a second. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be like our activity screen, right? So now we got activity going, which is really cool because that was really quick, I did a lot more talking than I needed to do, but that's that's okay because you guys came here to be entertained, I think. Which monitor are you using? Because your desktop looks massive. This is actually a MacBook Pro, a 13-inch, nothing special. It's like the basic one that you could get. Look, you guys could check out my stats. I'm not rocking anything amazing. Look at 8 gigs of memory. Damn, Kyle, you suck. 13-inch, early 2015. Oh, it told me when I bought it, it was supposed to be mid 2016, but I guess not. I guess not. They lying to me. This is the monitor that I'm using as notes. Notice that it's a low resolution monitor. But this is the monitor that I'm using right here. That you guys are watching my MacBook, and I'm using something called what is it called? Screen disable or disable monitor. It's called disable. That you guys can watch it in your box. Super small and kind of weird, but yeah, I'm not doing anything special. I probably have like one of the cheapest setups. You guys need to start doing your own YouTubes. I need to see that. I want to see more YouTubes out there. And yeah, man, you don't need to be like all fancy and rich. Trust me. Like, if you guys saw my life, you could see how easy. Well, not like I'm not gonna say that it's easy, but you can see like that you don't need much to get to be doing stuff. All right. All right. I'm just saying that. Just let it be known. Okay. Anyway, that's a tangent. LOL. I thought you had an external monitor. Maybe it looked big because when you zoomed out, it was cluttered and it looked like you had a big. Nah, man. We just rolling with the basics. If a MacBook Pro is a basic, then we're rolling with the basics. Okay, so now we got this one done. I'm gonna just put an X. Yeah, I think that counts. Okay, so schedule and list of events. All right. So this is something that we kind of need. We kind of need like a UI for too. So let's see. Mobile scheduling. And let's see if we can get something that looks kind of good. Ooh, this looks. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot, actually. Wow. Okay. How would that look if? Yeah, yeah, man. I think we can go with this UI. This one just caught my eye, and it's like, bam, like boy. Boy, if you don't know now, you know. See, I don't like working with calendars because iOS doesn't have a calendar by default, but I do love what I do love is that this card effect. That is amazing. I love that card effect. And that would actually be a lot better. Man, I really don't want to build a calendar. Like, I don't even like the way that calendars look for the most part, but this card is amazing. Um, That blue screen done looks nice with the airplane. Yeah, I think so too. I like the card, and we kind of want to keep this whole card effect, but man, that like maybe we could. I don't know, man. Like maybe, man. Damn, Kyle, shut up and make up your mind. Well, I can't. It's like that's kind of exciting when you see some cool stuff. It's kind of exciting, you know. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, there's some pretty good stuff. Oh, look at this one. This one has the cards. Oh, okay. 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 I can see. Okay, hold on. I like this. You know, um, that's the thing about Pinterest. When you click on something, you might not be able to get to see it, which sucks. Okay, we're gonna zoom in and get really bad quality. Okay, so what's going on right here? You got search, which makes sense. And oh, man, yeah, this is real nice. I like this one too. But they don't know what the hell they're doing because you don't have buttons that just float off the screen. So that doesn't really that doesn't really make sense. Okay. I like that one. Um damn. Let's see. You know what? Let's type in iOS 11 and see if anything comes up because I want to see if anybody's doing something specifically for iOS 11 or the iPhone 10 design or something like that. Because I want to keep it like card related. Like, oh, look at this! Look at all these cards. Look at I like the cards thing. It's a Google thing. Google put it up in their design docs. Like they kind of started that, but iOS is kind of taking note of that, and it's a real interesting thing with their design. This is kind of interesting. Um, yeah, see, this is something that I kind of don't want to do. That's an example of what I don't want to do. But we may have to. Oh, you know what? Let's try iPhone 10 and see what happens. Or it's not even a 10, it's a freaking X. Stupid. Stupid Apple. Okay. Um, you know, these two are really standing out to me. This one simply because it has the cards. This one because it just looks nice in general. And yeah. Um, is there like a mix of both? That's what I'm here to figure out. Is there a mix of both where we can, kind of use that as a see like it wouldn't look right if this was a card, would it? Um, you know, I really like that card UI. That has been like the new hotness. That's like, hey, you doing design? Better put some cards on it, boy. And I'm like, yeah, man. Let's put some cards on it. Okay, that's not really like more. That's like you be lying. Why you lying? Look at that. Oh, look at cards, bam. I like well, it's not like really card. Oh yeah. Yeah. Try dribble for some designs, inspiration, 3Bs. Yeah, I've been a dribble before. I kind of I was thinking about getting into dribble or into UI design for a little while, and you know, you have to be like invited or some easy in order to get inspiration of eventually being good at UI, but it's okay for UI stuff. And when you go to dribble, apparently it blows up your Safari, so be careful. Yeah. Yep. 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 All right. So we're just looking for some inspiration. Phone scheduling. Okay. Um, mobile schedule or mobile calendar. Alrighty. Um, yeah, where's the new stuff? Yeah, see, there's that's the one that I like the cards, but I really don't. I want something that's just different than the freaking calendar, but we may have to just do calendars because that's just what the world is. It's calendars. And then we just do cards per event on that day, you know. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna just have to do a calendar because that's what life is. You know, that's what people understand, and we gotta be we gotta be working with stuff that people can understand, right? See, I like that. I do like that. Um, I don't know that the color scheme kind of throws me off, but we're gonna go with that. You know what? That's what it is. That's what it is, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have a card like so, something like that, and this corner is not gonna have a corner radius, and that corner is not gonna have a corner. No, do that. This one's not gonna have a corner radius either. What we do, and then what we oh Kyle, come on. You really over here messing up? Like, yeah, I'm over here messing up. Uh go. Kyle. The hell? Right there. So now we got our little card thing going on, right? And up here, what we're gonna have is um our calendar, and it's gonna be like something like this. And you know what? I like we're gonna go with like rounded edges throughout the app. Like everything's gonna look like little apps, you know, little mobile apps. Like, wouldn't that be cool? Like everything looks like apps. Whoa! Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, but yeah. Okay, that's 7. And then what we're gonna do is we need that by 5. Okay. Boom. And then oh, cow. What the hell? We're gonna just say bam. And yeah, that's yeah. And yeah. And then we just want to go up. There we go. And these ones will be like gone, and then it'll be like this one and this one are gone or something like that. And it's that's our calendar. And this card would probably be like a little smaller. Oh, you know what? Let's actually do this. This will be um you know what? I'm just kind of thinking that we have like several little cards under here, like when you have one selected. So you got all these, right? And they're like that, and then that's today, and we'll be like bam, and then we'll have like several events, and it'll look something like this. It'll be like a card where there's another card over here, but you don't see that, and then you just swipe, bam, bam, bam. Like, wouldn't that be cool? And then also, what about this? What if it was like, bam, like this is in a card too? Because then we just send that back. We just say, hey, get back there. Get to the back of the bus. I don't know. That was probably like a really bad thing to say. Oh well. And then we just say, we're gonna shrink you. We're gonna we're gonna scale you down just like a little bit. And then this one's gonna be like 90. The hell, man. 96%. So, and then when you swipe like bam, 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 and that would be like a calendar. Like that would be the calendar thing, and then that would be a calendar card, and then we'd have names, and then yeah, okay. I could work with this. This I could work with because now we have like a calendar, and we have cards. We're just working with cards, bam, 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 and then title. This will be like schedule. Schedule. And you know how we like to do it. We like to make it all big. Like so. And this one won't be selected. This one will be unhighlighted, but this one will be highlighted like so. Okay. So this we're kind of getting there. Things are starting to look a little bit nicer. See how we're gonna kind of keep this the same. I like that. The images are I'm probably gonna change those to like this. Um, to like app looking ones. And that's how everybody's image is gonna look. Everything's gonna be like a little app or a little mini card or something like that. I like that idea, because it's a little bit different, and yeah, so it's a little bit different. Okay, so now we have our activity screen, and what we'll do is we'll like we can say like maybe, oh, you know what? How about this? How about this? How about oh, wow, that's stupid dog, man. And what we can do is, how about this? We Instead of doing the outline, what we'll do is we'll put them with the background, and we'll change it to a lighter color, like a super light color. And then on the day of, what we'll do is we'll highlight it. Like we'll put or like when there's something there, we can we could put a border around it. Does that make sense? Nah, that doesn't really make sense, Kyle. But what if no, it doesn't make sense, Kyle. I already said no. But I think it'd be a cool idea though. Nah, man, you tripping. And yeah, like that. And then we do this, and then we say this. So they're still there, right? You could faintly see them, but what if like on the day of we just make it a little bit darker, like a different color, right? Or like let's say if like that purple was like our gonna be our thing, right? We could say, yeah, today is that day, and be like, bam. And then like if there's events, what we can do is we can just outline them. That would be kind of that's like a different UI kind of. And then if we're on today, this one also has an outline, maybe make it like a little bit thicker or something, or like black. Ooh, that kind of looks like that doesn't look too bad right there. I'm kind of liking that. It's different. It's not you don't see this very often, but I don't know. It's an idea. It's out there. It could potentially work, and you got to remember that there's going to be numbers in each of these, right? So that might work a little bit better if that's the case. But we can revisit that idea because right now we're just trying to work on the UX, right? So let's finish this up, guys. Let's no, we don't want that. Let's because we're already almost done now with the UX stuff, and all we got to do all we got to do because we did the activity screen, right? And this is going to be a list of events and all that other stuff. And then maybe, how do you create a new one? How would you create a new one, Kyle? Well, that's a little bit, that's something to think about. Yeah, how would we create a new one? How do they create a new one? That's what um oh, they do the swipe up. Okay, we're gonna revisit that idea. Um, yeah, because maybe it would be better to just have one card, have it swipe up, and then you could create a new one. Um, or you could just swipe up in general. I think, damn. Um, let's think about that, guys. Let's think about it because I don't know how you would create an event from here, and I don't want it up here because that's stupid. There shouldn't be anything up here if you don't have to. Like, see, we have to do the search here, right? Unless we find a different way to do a search. Um, we can do something like this, which not really like iOS type of thing where it's like a plus and you just click the button. But let's think about that. Let's think about that because that's the right thing. And we wanna be like we wanna think about that. Okay. Last but not least, we want to have something for browsing, right? Because we want to just see like what's going on. Mobile browse. So we want to look for something that just kind of we're gonna have cards. I know I want the card concept. And what I'm actually thinking of is maybe it should be more like the App Store where see maybe like something similar to these, similar, but more like App Store-ish. Let's see, mobile App Store. And and I mean, when I say app store, I mean like the iOS app store, like how they have stuff laid out, because I think it's a really interesting thing. But you know, they kind of changed it quite a bit. So let me actually send an image of what the app store kind of looks like right now, and we can kind of look at that together, because that's I think that's kind of what I want to go for. I think the app store is that's kind of what I want to see more of. So this is kind of like the app store, right? Where you have cards, and these would be like your you know, new events posted by other developers, like, oh, you know, we're going here, or you know, and what we want to do is we want coders to connect to nearby coders, and then we also, so what we want them to do is also maybe you know, offer like little services, kind of like a, what is it, like a offer up type of deal. Quality check, video looks a little blurry. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's me, man. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not me, actually. Anyway, whoa, stupid. Is it still going? And okay, all right. I don't know if it's still going. Um, yeah. So what we want to do is we really want to we really want to work on this. This is like, I really like this design for new apps. Like it's kind of card related, right? Like a little bit card related, like a little bit. So I want to be able to swipe. That I know I want for sure. I want to have like a collection view where I swipe. Um, come on, and I got that big title. I'm be like, bam, and this is gonna be like browse, but we'll just call this home. You know, we'll call this home for now, because it's gonna be like home slash feed slash browse type of deal. You know, but yeah, yes, it's still going. Okay, cool. And what I think, like, no, what I know I want are cards like this. Like that's like, because I haven't done cards like this yet. I haven't been able to do UI like this, and I really want to do UI like that. Like I really want to do it, like, because it looks sexy. It looks like just straight up, just like sexy. Like, damn, I want that all up in my fingers. And yeah. So what we'll do is it's gonna be like that, and then you know what? Do I have OfferUp on my phone? My wife does OfferUp all the time, but I don't ever do it. So let's see if, oh, I do got it. So I'm gonna send a picture, like, but they have like a collection view type of thing, I think. And you know, that no, that's like a Pinterest. Okay, so that's not what I want. Okay, so this is more of what I want. I want you to be able to browse through, like, you know, maybe somebody pays extra money to be up on the home feed or something like that, like to be a big dog, or you know, top voted. You know, maybe we're doing like a stars concept. You know, maybe you can vote, and like, you know, if this person has been doing like a good job, you know, maybe they got like a couple of stars or something, and we only put like the 5-star people that have been offering like cool stuff. Come on, Kyle, what's going on with this layout thing? And yeah, it doesn't got to be perfect, but come on, it would be nice if it was perfect, huh? And let's just scale this down by 50, because it doesn't even need to be that big. There we go. like only 5 stars or something like that. Best rated, and we could just call this like best rated. Like, do they put little? Yeah, they put like little headers right here, right? So what we'll do is we'll just have like a little line right here, little rectangle that just does like a divider type deal, and then we'll have the header will be like um, dev favorites, and we'll just obviously make that a whole lot smaller because it doesn't need to be like that big. And what we can do is we move this up, and now it's looking all right. I think it's looking pretty cool. You know, um, I'd rather do it like this. Yeah, yeah, man. Look at that. Okay, okay, fancy. Oh yeah. Um, Jeez, oh weasel. There we go. And what we're gonna do is we'll just let's say, what if we just wanted to just go with the, you know, we're just gonna say, the 5 stars, whatever. Um, I like this. I'm liking this kind of concept. I mean, we can still get the stars out and things like that. That doesn't really matter. But I'm digging this whole entire concept. This is something that I've always wanted to put in an app. I just wanted to like stick it in an app. And what we could do is let me actually get another screenshot from the App Store so you can see what it looks like when you scroll down. And I want to show you. I want to show you guys something else. If we could just airdrop that. There we go. Okay, so if we scroll down, and as you can see, like I held my finger, so like I was like doing like this. I held my finger and I went like that, and I scrolled to the left. So that's what I did. What the hell? So that's why it's like kind of like that. So as you can see, what they do is they have sections, and then there's more sections where you can just have like other cool stuff. So I do like that, and then maybe like these are devs in your area. What about that? That would be pretty cool, huh? If there was devs in your area and it was like, oh yeah, let's do that. Like I'm digging that idea right there. Okay. Okay, I'm digging that idea really, actually, like a lot. So what we got to do what we got to do is we got to do this. Not that, not that. You got to do that, but not that. Okay, so we're gonna unhighlight because we're not on that screen. We're on this screen, and we got to highlight it. Okay, so now we're on the first screen, and so what I wanted to do was we're gonna have these are just gonna be like cells, your regular cell, and we're gonna have a user's image, and remember I said I'm gonna just stick with the whole app idea, like with the rounded corners and app slash card design. Do we want kind of like that kind of better? And you know what we can do is we can name to be Kilo Loco, right? Kilo Loco, and shrink that a little bit, Kilo Loco, that's me, obviously. Come on, stupid Kyle, you don't have to say that. And we'll put, Swift programmer, or like for languages, it'd be like Swift. What else do I know? Like like HTML. That's not even a language. And what else do I know? CLI. That's not a language either. Whatever. But like something like your top favorite interests or something like let's say, oh, you know what? Because I'm considering Kotlin and I'm learning some Kotlin, right? I'm considering that, and then Man, I missed like 30 minutes. Yeah, don't worry. We work slow over here, so you didn't miss much. Okay, so Swift, Kotlin, what else would I want to learn? The only other thing that I would really want to learn is maybe like C, maybe like if I had a I don't know. Anyway, okay, so we got that, and then what we could do is we could put like another button right here that says like follow, you know. Like you could just follow somebody that's near you immediately, and it would just be like, oh yeah, you could just follow somebody like real quick. Instead of download or get, it's like follow. Yeah. And then, you could kind of see what's going on. Okay. I don't know what the hell's going on, man. Me neither, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, we'll do 14. This is gonna be regular. And yeah, this just needs to be closer together in general. Not that close probably, but these gotta be in the center. That looks a lot better. Okay, so something like that, and then yeah. Yeah, man. And my boy, I don't even think he's gonna be watching this, but my boy Redfoo, he got Swift under his belt, so he's interested in Python. I know that. Um, what else? Who else do I know? I don't really know that many Swift developers, unfortunately. Um, the person that I really talk to is Sean. He's a cool guy. Make sure you guys follow his channel. And I know he does Swift. I don't know if he's interested in anything else. Let me think. I don't think he's interested in much else, but he does UI and something. Maybe it's not just languages or something like that, but other skill sets. You know, it could be something cool like that. And then what we'll do is we'll put another header. What we could do is we could put another header like this. Oh, we could kind of copy this one. Hold on. Let's see how they match up. So this one is a little bit thicker than that one. Like it's just it's completely different. So what they did was so what we actually want to do is we're going to say like this, right? But for this, it's going to actually be regular. And let's see, they actually made this. Yeah, this is similar to what they did. Let's do thin, or let's do light. Light. Okay. Yeah, and then let's do oh well. Do we want medium? Yeah. Well, no, because sometimes you just can't trust Apple on some of this stuff. Just sometimes, like sometimes you just can't trust Apple on what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing all the time either. They're just people too, guys. Okay, so near you, and then maybe or like let's do similar interests as you. So maybe like these are just the developers that have similar interests as you. So now what you can do is yeah, I like this. I like this. I mean, it would be a lot. You keep scrolling, and then maybe there's like something else. There's this like devs favorites, and then after that, it's like most active or something like that, and then it'd be some more cards, and then you can see like, oh man, these things are most active, like, but maybe they only have like 3 stars or something like that, and then maybe it's not similar interest. Now after that, instead of similar interest, right, like right here, we'll have like this same layout right here, but then it'll be near you. Yeah. And then yeah, I think that could work. Now, I'm kind of still, because we still need to have some of these things have activity in the top right. So what I really need to do, so what we need to do next, because now we have essentially like all of our layout, right? This is like all of our UX, which is pretty cool because now we're almost done. What I'll do is because we're about to be signing off soon, we're gonna mark these two as done essentially, because we have the general layout there. Now, my next thing is like, okay, how do I get rid of this? Because I don't want it at the top right, right? Because it's gonna be hard to reach. You're gonna need to either use two hands or something. Yeah. And yeah, we're gonna definitely need something to, either it's gonna have to be right here or we're gonna have to find some other way to trigger it, because right now what we would have to do is, if you wanted to search for somebody, it would have to be right here. That's the only way that you'd be able to search. And that's not like, in my opinion, that's not good UI. That's just in my opinion. And yeah, we would have to have it up here. And I really don't want to do that if we don't have to. If we can find something different, what do you do for animations? I know of Flow and Origami. Any others, and any tips on getting a job as 15-year-old front end web developer and UI UX? Well, if I were you, I would not put out your you might not want to put your age out there. You might want to kind of keep this is for you, the light dev. Um you might want to keep your age kind of undisclosed. Having your age disclosed can possibly hurt you. I'm not I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, who's going to want to hire a 15-year-old? That's all I'm saying. Like, if you know somebody that wants to hire a 15-year-old, then yeah, by all means. But I mean, just, it doesn't sound good to me. That's all I'm saying. So I'd keep your age undisclosed, and if I were you, I would put out a lot of work to show off your talent, and let your work speak for you. That's what I would recommend. So that's just me. True age ruins it, but when they do find out, they ask me to hire as an intern for a job. Yeah, go angel.com and apply to startups. Already do that. Yeah, I mean, all I can say is just start putting out, like, you just have to have an awesome portfolio, and just, know your worth. Know that, like, if you know that you're good at something, then charge for it. That's the bottom line. Like, and then once you get that first client, you're gonna know, like, hey, yeah, you know what? That's like validation. Like, yeah, I can charge for it. I can do the job. I know this, and then you'll feel more comfortable. And we're gonna call this one home. We'll call this one home for right now. Upwork sucks, but yeah, you could probably get some really, really low paying work on Upwork. Okay. So we got our main screens, and we got those fat titles in there, which I really like. This one we don't have it. I'm not sure how much I like that. Okay, so there's one last thing that we can do for our profile. What we could do is we could take the Twitter approach. We could take the Twitter approach where you just pretty much have to go to the top left. Where the hell did it go? Didn't I send it over? um, where you have to go to the top left, and then we have search down here in the bottom, right? And that would just be a whole feature set, and then you'd be able to search. No, because you'd still need to be able to search for conversations. Um, yeah, we'll think about it. I'll think about it next week. And what we're gonna do next week, since we have all this all done, we're going to figure out what's the best move to remove the search from the top right, if we can. If I can find something that's cool enough to remove it, to replace it, because we're probably gonna want to have stuff up here regardless, like in every screen. There's probably gonna be like some type of feature where we're like, oh, we gotta use it. But if we can find a way around it, then that would probably be best. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's gonna finish it up for today, guys. I think we're gonna be I think that's gonna do it for today on our UI UX. We only did 2 screens, but I feel like these 2 screens are like way more awesome than these 2 screens. And it kind of let me be a little bit more creative with what I'm kind of looking to do in terms of cards. Like I said, I want things to kind of be a little bit different, you know. Um yeah, maybe a little bit different. And yeah, we got to just explore some of this stuff, guys. And next week, what we'll do is, if we can figure out how to get these buttons out the top, and I'll do some research. Well, no, because I'm going to keep the entire thing. I want to keep everything on here. I'll just think about it in the meantime, but I won't do any research on it, and then we can do research together. And then what we'll do is we'll find out how to get these buttons somewhere else, or figure out some type of different touch feature, and have a search in each of these that gives you an additional option or something like that. And from there, we can let's see, we can let's see, yeah, from there we can actually start making it look pretty. Yeah. Okay. So that's the plan. Next week, what we'll do is we'll try to replace the top buttons with something else, and then we'll start making it actually look pretty. We'll start getting true inspiration from some of these things, putting it together, getting these assets going, and then after we do that, we can start doing the data architecture for the actual project. And yeah, yeah. So we're working our way there, but it's quite a long process, guys. And yeah. All right. So I don't know where the hell the YouTube screen is. That might help if I know where the YouTube screen is, so I could like mess with this hangout. Oh, here we are. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, you guys are gonna look at my face now. So we're gonna stop screen sharing. There we go. Bam, back. Okay. And let's see. I'm gonna go through your guys' questions because you're asking them, and I hate when live streamers don't answer the questions. So, okay, so going back to the light dev, I'm gonna check what you're saying. What when they do, they ask you to, they're pretty much asking you to work for free, and that's not cool just because you're young. Um, yeah, so if you want to work for free, what I would say is, if you're gonna end up with an intern job, do it for somebody that you know, like maybe like a business, maybe like your family, like maybe your parents have like a friend that has a business, and like they need your services. Like if you're gonna work for somebody like and then that they'll give you like a glowing like recommendation and all these things. So that's what I would recommend. Too young for Upwork. Yeah, you're gonna run into a lot of problems being 15, and the work laws. wherever you're coming from. So just keep that in mind, and then keep it as like, make your own website, make sure there's a portfolio on there, and then make it sound like you're a team, make it sound like, oh, like, refer to yourself in the third person, in the plural third person. So we work on top websites like this one, like, and you have in your portfolio like three of them, this one, and we offer these services, this and that. So that's something that I want to, you know uh they don't need to see you, they don't need to talk to you, communicate through email and all this other stuff. Make sure you always present yourself as truly professional, and stay on top of that presenting yourself as truly professional. And if you can keep away from video talks, or I don't know what your voice sounds like, but if you don't sound like an adult, then maybe stay away from the phone or something like that. I don't know. It's just thoughts off of the top of my head. Anyway, um, Craigslist, or go up to local restaurants. Yeah, you could do local restaurants. That might work. I mean, I live in LA. I could just try local businesses. Yeah, man. The thing is that if you live in LA, you're probably American, and Americans are expensive. And on top of that, if they are going to pay somebody there, it's going to be a lot harder to hire a kid. So, yeah, I mean, that's just how it is. But yeah, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Give them a good rate. I already do. Yeah. Um, Behance.net/Jack. Behance, I think that's Adobe's thing, right? Like, I never really cared for Adobe's, like, Behance stuff. Not just one flat rate. Can you please give thoughts? Would really, I do offer page, but usually companies ask for hourly. Um, I see. What's a reasonable rate for pages for a restaurant for X? What $200 a page. All right, you guys are like going on your own topics. How much for simple upgrades? Can you please review my Behance Draco website? Like, um, I could look at your website, but it's not gonna, ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, man. I'll look at that right now, and we'll do it on the live stream. I don't care, whatever. We can do that. If you guys wanna follow along. Let me put this. We can explore this guy's website together. Young talent. Why not, right? Some young talent up in there, and he's gonna show y'all that he's working hard, and that he's just gonna go out there, hustle, grind, and do what he needs to do in order to have the life that he wants to have. And what I'm gonna tell you, the light. What I'm going to tell you is the most important thing is just get out there as possible, build up that portfolio. Yeah, man, look at your shit. Your shit looks good. I mean, excuse my language, but yeah, man, you're looking good. You do some good work. Um, yeah. So, um, yeah, I would say, like, if you're really just struggling, go for the internship, right? If you're going to you know be if you're gonna be waiting to get paid, and like nothing's coming through, right? If nothing's coming through, then just go with the internship. Get something done. Get stuff on your resume while you're looking for like real work. That's what I would say too. Because now what you're doing is, while you're waiting for something to pay off, at least you're getting experience, and that's the most important thing. Just make sure you're doing something, as opposed to nothing. If I was in a better situation, like, I would totally bring on some some devs, and some UI guys, like, because I hate doing UI. Like, man, I could have had you do all this for me, like, and we could have just been like, I could have been like, hey, man, just build out some stuff with some cards and let me use it in my app, and and I can pay you. But I'm not in that type of situation, so I can't help you there. But yeah, man, it looks good. It's looking good, and looks like you do some good work, and just keep it up. But the biggest thing is just work for an internship, get something on your resume, and this will, like, I mean, if you're not doing anything anyway, might as well get something on that resume, and then as time goes by, at least you're building up stuff that you can say, like, oh yeah, I worked for this company, I worked for that company, and on top of that, um it's just going to propel you further, man. Like, never waste your time just sitting there doing nothing. Always increase that portfolio. um yeah, I mean, I'm not the best person to ask. Like, I don't run businesses or anything like that, but these are just my thoughts. This is what I think. Like, this is what I would do if I was in your situation. So yeah. Okay, so let's see. What's up, Kilos? Hey, what's going on, Daniel? And what is the best way to deal with database in iOS? SQLite? No, the best way from what I've seen so far is Realm. Oh my God. If you watch my Realm video, who is this? Geomain TV? Watch it, man. Because it's a whole lot simpler than, well, the video that I put out for Realm is like an advanced tutorial. It's gonna tell you and show you how to do things right. So it's advanced, but the concept of Realm is extremely simple. And we're actually going to be using Realm in this app that we're building. Yeah, so just keep that in mind. That's what I would go with. I have like 3 LLCs, but I don't know if it's my cover letter or something, but it's very hard. What are your thoughts on college if one is going to into the tech industry? Okay. Well, um, huge disclosure here on college. College is pretty stupid. And well, no, 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 hold on. The way that we're expected to go to college is, and the expectations of society and what college represents is really stupid, because what you're forced to do is you're forced to figure out what you want to do with the rest of your life before you've had a chance to explore yourself, before you even got to learn who you are and like what things you like. And especially since you live in the United States, your education essentially sucks. So they don't teach us things like they don't expose us to the things that we need to know in order to really know who we are. So I went through several jobs before I and randomly stumbled upon development. And I don't have, I mean, I have an associate's in psychology, which is completely useless. Um, and yeah, it's really stupid until you know what you want. And if you know exactly what you want and you're very positive, like that's what you can do for the rest of your life because you're just super passionate about it and you don't view it as work, then yeah, man, go to college, because that will definitely help you. Because what the way that I see college is, it's there for you to establish connections with other people. It's not necessarily going to teach you something that's going to make you better than somebody else that's self-taught. Like the benefit of college is having something like you'll have like a better foundation. That's true. You'll have a strong foundation and you'll have better connections in the world. Those are the things that I see college as being beneficial in. Um, but I think that you should really explore yourself, expose yourself to as many different things that you think that you're interested in, and then see how you can monetize those things. And then after a couple of years of doing that thing, and you know that, hey, I really love this. After a couple of years of doing it, I really love this. I could keep doing this for the rest of my life. That's when I think you should go to college. Solidify your foundation of the topic, make those connections, and then have a piece of paper that will allow you to get paid better. So yeah, man. I noticed a ton of companies are stopping the care about degrees, like Google, Apple, Starbucks. Okay, those companies know that degrees aren't going to guarantee that you're a better worker than anybody. So if anything, if you're learning by yourself, it kind of shows that you're passionate about something enough to teach yourself to get to a certain skill set. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. What steps should I take when uh, releasing an app? I really don't know what to do after development. I don't know how to patent it so it's not stolen. Well, don't worry about somebody stealing your app. There's aren't there a billion apps on the App Store? Like everybody's copying everything. It doesn't matter if you patent your stuff. People in China are just gonna rip off your app anyway, or somebody here or whatever. Somebody's gonna rip off your app. It doesn't matter. All you have to do is you have to make your app better, make your app prettier, market it better, and make sure that it's more solid. That's all you have to do. If you do that, and it's the best thing. Yeah, I know it costs a lot. You know, maybe I'll go over the marketing part. We're gonna go through this entire process of building this app. Let's do the marketing part too. So we can do that too. It's a unique app like Uber, and nothing like Uber is unique anymore. They're trying to do the Uber of dog sitting, the Uber of the Uber of podcasting. Everybody's doing the Uber of something. But yeah. All right, guys. So thanks for everybody that's watching. Good luck to you, man. Overall, just keep moving forward. The best thing is just keep working. Keep working, put out content, and keep learning. And yeah, you should be good. So that has been Kilo Loco. Going over apps and stuff. And keep coding passionately, guys. Make schools hand up. It's supposed to be a product. Can you look it up and give me your thoughts first? From what I saw, it looked like Make School was going out of business, but I don't know. Maybe they're still going. I don't know. Anyway, Make School, they taught me they didn't teach me directly. I saw some of their YouTube videos. It was some good stuff in there, but everything's different for you. It just depends on the person. Stop making up excuses, guys. I don't want to answer, please. Yeah, I'm answering. Just listen, man. Stop making up excuses to not do stuff. You're like, oh, I gotta go to Make School and do this to be a better developer. Oh, I gotta go to college and be a better. No, stop. Just do stuff. Just start coding. Stop watching my YouTube videos and just start coding stuff. How about that? That's the best way. Like, you guys got to get off of YouTube as soon as like you guys should be in Xcode right now, or you guys should be in Atom or Adobe Photoshop or whatever you guys were doing, and get off of YouTube, because I was the same way. I should have had a YouTube channel probably like a year or two ago. Actually, I've had like a YouTube channel before, but I should have had a YouTube channel doing development like at least a year ago, because I've been wanting to do it for so long. But what held me back is like, oh, I gotta learn perfect lighting, and I gotta learn how to edit videos. And what did I do? I ended up just doing half-assed work. As long as the content's like solid, the quality's like half-assed. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, like I barely put any editing. Like, the way that I do everything, it's like, man, if I'm gonna just go for it, I'm gonna just put that content out, and if somebody's gonna like it, somebody's gonna either be like, ah, Kyle, you cool, thanks for showing like how you messed up. Like, oh, that's cool. Well, it's because I'm lazy, and it's because I'm human. So I don't have that much time to be doing like all kinds of crazy marketing for my YouTube channel. That's why I only have like 2,000 followers on YouTube. but I think that I would help a lot more people. I think I have content that's good enough to help a lot more people than that, to be honest. Like, I know that sounds kind of conceited, but I think that my content is pretty good. I think it's as good as some of these other YouTubers, and it's a different teaching style, and I'm a little bit more relaxed with it, but I think it's pretty good. So, yeah, like I think I could help a lot more people. It's just that I don't have the time to market my YouTube channel. So, oh, why does it say college? So, what? Um, yeah, make school is a coding boot camp, not college. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah. Stop worrying about going to college. Stop worrying about, oh, do I need to do this before I need to do that? No, you don't need to do anything. You need to just start doing it. That's the truth. Number one thing, just do it. Yeah, just be like Nike. You're like, oh, should I do this? No, you should just be doing it. Just do it. Don't look for anybody's answers. You're gonna search around and be like, oh, well, what if this? What about this? What about this? Like everybody has excuses, guys. I have excuses not to do this. I was super tired. I only slept for like 4 hours last night. I'm over here doing a live stream for you guys, showing you guys how to build an app from scratch. Like the hell? And I still have to record other stuff and mentoring stuff. And like, oh my God, I'm tired. You see this? Look at how beat up I look. I'm like, man, damn. So just do it, man. Homeschool gives me shit more time from the shit we do at high school. Um, I don't want to hear excuses, guys. You use this is something I learned from Redfoo. It's called opportunity time. Anytime that you're not working, and anytime that you're not working on the weekends or something like that, when you have days off and stuff like that, that's your opportunity time, not your free time. Because free time is like, oh, I'm gonna veg out and watch Game of Thrones and The Office and play this new, I don't even know what the game is called, but it's like like the crossword puzzle game. Stop doing that stuff. Just start work. That's your opportunity time. That's the time that you take to make your opportunities happen. So man, you guys got me getting all expressive about it, man. Getting all sensitive and stuff. People only go there because they can't code on their own because of distractions. You learn everything on your own for free, plus you save $15,000. All right, guys. Yeah. All right, I'm out. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed learning about stuff and then hearing me go on a rant. So yeah, next week, getting rid of that top button if possible and making things look pretty. Yay. Yay. So later. Keep coding passionately. Booyah.